The following video was pre-recorded on twitch.tv/codedman9000. More information on the stream times at the end of the video. Previously on Stone to Space, we began our story creating a small settlement. We then moved to a new area under the watchful eye of the king. After gaining the king's approval, we then began cultivating Shady Acres. This was the end of Chapter 1. As we began Chapter 2, we started creating our third new town. We also began our first side story, focusing on a citizen named Cody Stone. We then went back to our main city and continued growing it. We practiced our traffic management by providing people with ways to get to their destinations in multiple cities around the world. We continued growing our population, created a shopping center, and our transportation network ended up earning us a bit of money over time. For our next side story, we traveled to another brick in the mall to create a shopping center focused on a fast food restaurant within our city. After getting close to going bankrupt, we then traveled to a new place, learning different food recipes and starting our new restaurant. We continued growing the city by adding multiple tree farms up on a hill, more to our education system, and also general population growth, like a new neighborhood. We then took 50 days to build up a trading card shop. We continued to grow our population. We also moved around the different types of industries we had close to the downtown area. In Hitman, we followed Agent 47 as he took out wanted people within our city. We then went to Prison Architect to create our city's prison that would be strong enough to hold 600 prisoners and Agent 47, the most dangerous hitman our town has seen. After the city's prison was completed, we then watched Agent 47 complete his final mission, which ended up with him getting caught and thrown into prison. We then added to the city by making a hospital, upgrading our service and transportation areas, making a high school and city park, row housing to finish off downtown area, and we also moved our farming to 2 different new farmlands, the first of which we created a small town around. We then started our final side story by going back to another brick in the mall and creating a mall for our city. We started with a grocery store selling every item and then branched off into an actual mall with small stores selling niche goods, as well as having some specialty buildings. Halfway through creating our mall, we took a detour to a software company that was earning money by programming multiple things. At the end of the company, we had created 2 video games that would be sold to our mall as arcade games for our machines. We then went back to our mall and finished making one of every specialty store. Afterwards, we went on to play our 6 arcade games. Hello and welcome to a Twitch Plays Along series called Stone to Space. We are in Chapter 2, The Modern Era. Today we are playing Stacklands. So, right here, we have a large group of people of a whole 4.5 with the dog. I want to have more than 4 people, but I don't know what meals we can make. I should redeem kitty treats. You can. She does seem like she's hungry, so she could probably eat them. Sometimes if she eats right away, or right beforehand, she doesn't want the treats. But right now, she seems hungry, so it's up to you. You'd probably eat them. I can close this. I'm gonna grab this so that I can Google while we're playing. Because I don't know all the meals. In Stacklands, so we're gonna do the frittata is an egg and a potato. That is a meal thing that we have to unlock over here somewhere. One of these is make a frittata. I don't know why these are closed if I haven't finished that. I would guess it's right here, yeah. Under potluck. So this is going to unlock different recipes as we do different things, so we might not need Google. Thank you, Gino, for doing the treats. Okay, so if we only need an egg and a potato for the frittata, we're obviously going to cook one. We have a piece of meat here, which I didn't know we had, so we will make another stew. And then we'll grab an egg and save that for the frittata. Aside from that, I don't know what to do other than explore the plains and the mountain, which we unlocked. Let's put the dog over here in case we need it. I will send the warrior and the archer into those two places. We'll get different things from it. I think we get animals from the plains? Could be wrong. Well, she ate most of the traits, but not all of them, so I'll save them for later. I'll definitely eat them later when she's hungry again. So, oh, is that chest full? Do I need to switch our chest? It is full, look at that. Let's put this chest over here so they can keep putting money into it, and this can go into there. There we go. Okay, we need to cook the potato again. Yeah, let's do... No, let's do one extra potato. This can go over here. So there's definitely going to be a recipe with the mushroom, otherwise it wouldn't be orange. And we got a mushroom out of here. We got an iron deposit from the mountain, so we can break that down to be iron ore. Mushroom... I don't know what to do with it, so we're gonna sell it eventually. And the carrot can go over here. You need to go onto the stove after it cooks the omelet. We also have one mage that is poisoned. And I don't know how to make the antidote. Dangerous poison runs through their veins. They need an antidote as soon as possible. Deals damage every 60 seconds. So this mage could die, depending on how much it gets healed each day. Which, it's now the next day. We got a rock from the mountain too, right there. So, that mage was at 5. What's it at now? 11, so it gets maybe 6, maybe 5? Could have been a 6 earlier and it gained 5, so either way. It pretty much doubled where it was at. And we're almost to having the frittata. There we go. We're gonna have to cook it, so I'm gonna wait until this is done making the stew. And then I'll add it to the stove. We could... Losing train of thought. We could make a second stove. Oh, I want to kill the chicken. Use both mages. Since the chicken does deal damage, apparently. Alright, let's get them bringing down the rock and the iron deposit while we're waiting for frittata to cook, so that we can unlock, hopefully, a new recipe after that. There's a crow gunk in chat. Now, that's something I don't know how to describe. Is it a frog? Probably. I don't know if it's actually modeled as a frog. We got some flint. Put that over here. Why are you not stacking? Oh, there's a rat! Kill the rat. That was quick. And we need to make another thing here. Put you back in the plate. Back on the rock. Coin goes in the chest. I'm hiccuping due to what I just ate. Another piece of iron ore. We'll add that directly onto the smelter, and we'll grab a piece of wood and cook that into an iron bar. Another iron ore. Grab that piece of wood. Why are... Oh, this is a regular stone. You go on the brickyard. Another iron ore. Another piece of wood. I almost had that on there. We got chicken out of the plains just now. That's cool. We got 2 iron deposits. And here is the frittata. We're gonna add that right underneath the stew, so it's the second thing eaten. And I'm honestly thinking about selling a bunch of our omelets, or we could have another person. and see if we can get through, because I think since we have 5 chickens, we're just making more than we need. More food than we need, occasionally. Another piece of raw meat. So these are going right back into the farm. And you're getting a lot of iron ore out of this. Try to take care of these slimes. Now, I don't know how often or how long I can go into the plains and the mountain, because I was under the assumption that these disappear after some time. It doesn't seem like they are. So I really don't know what goes on there. I want to keep the iron ore, but I also don't know how long we can keep those cards before we hit our limit. We only have 8 more cards spaces available. Let's get someone on the lumber camp. Let's not do the dog. We'll do someone that's faster. And I'm just going to throw the rest of these ores on there. There's another iron deposit, so this is a good way of getting iron. Iron bar goes over here. The wood's going down here for some reason. Put it up there instead. I'm going to grab every 2. Time to eat, yeah, time to eat the villagers, time to feed the villagers. They ate the frittata. Ooh, we got an onion up here. I'm gonna pause, because that means we have an extra onion, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Just like before, I'm gonna put the stew underneath so it gets eaten first. Because if we can do sustainable stews, that gives us a lot of food. Now, this did complete the entire potluck thing here. So, I am thinking we do whatever is missing here. Explore a forest. That's probably one of the things that I have yet to unlock in the Explorers pack, is probably a forest card. And then there's gotta be another area card in there. If I look over here on Google and look up different types of... Doesn't look like what... Okay, here we go. Sushi requires 1 raw fish and seaweed. That requires us to go to the other island. There's frittata we just made. We know a fruit salad. We know milkshake, omelet, and stew. Cooking station, stove, campfire. Other notable foods is carrots, milk, omelets. There really not that many recipes. Recipes wiki. This on I forget what this is called. None of these are saying types of food. Oh, this is recipes. This is just combining cards to make something else. I thought it was food recipes. This might... food. This just shows you every single type of food. Edible thing. There's things we can make, things we've already made. What is the mushroom used for is what I want to know. There's a seafood stew if we had fish. And the rest looks like pirate-related stuff. So it looks like stew is the thing that does the most in our current system. Mushroom plus poop gives you 2 mushrooms. That's how you grow it. You can also grow it in the garden and the farm. Or a greenhouse. A greenhouse is 2 iron bars, 2 glass, and soil. Or you can put a garden instead of soil. Oh, you can do the 3 types of growing things. Soil, garden, farm. You can make a greenhouse. The greenhouse takes 60 seconds to grow everything except for carrots. Carrots take 30 seconds longer. Now I'm gonna sneeze. Hopefully I caught that before you guys heard it. The farm, on the other hand, takes the same amount of time. So we don't really need a greenhouse. That's just a specialty, you get a cool look out of it, unless this website is incorrect. How do we get a sustainable amount of meat? Let's look at that. So raw meat. We could apparently get raw meat as a 3% chance from a treasure chest. We can get 25% from reap and sow the third card pack. We can also get the same percentage from the 4th card pack. Chili and brewing is from the pirate area. We can get it from chickens, cows, rabbits, bears, rats. Looks pretty much like anything we can get the raw meat from. We can also get it 100% from the Kraken. We're not there yet. Okay, so it looks like we just have to somehow make a sustainable meat factory in a way. And the only thing that I could think of doing that with would be to have a second animal pen so that we can constantly grow eggs with this pen. But then the other pen would be for growing chickens and then killing 5 chickens. Or I guess we wouldn't need a second pen. So what I'm gonna do is take a whole 1 chicken off, add an egg to it, and we'll use this 1 chicken to start growing 5 more. There's a cow. We can fight the cow for meat. You're making iron. And there's all of our people, which are now fighting. Along with the cow. We got some raw meat from that, that's good. Once I kill that cow. Oh, it didn't give me meat, it gave me milk instead. And this mage just healed that mage. Magic dust over there, that's good. Where I was gonna put it. Now it's a 4v1. Luckily he's not going for this one. I like how this mage got buffed and only did 1 damage. Okay, so raw meat down here. We need to keep growing all these. Actually, I'm gonna put you there so that I can put you on the stove. You're making a lot of iron ore. You need to stay on the lumber camp so that you can keep making wood. No. Log does not go there. You go here. I am going to make a 5th person. Let's get the baby going over there. We have way too much food. We have a milk. We can't do anything with milk because we don't have berries anymore, so we're just not going to look at it. I probably should sell some of these iron bars. And I'm also going to get the next fighting equipment ready for the baby. So we have a magic wand. We also have throwing stars and a wolf head. We have a bone spear. We have a sword. We have a magic blade and a bone staff. I'm pretty sure 3 of these things, all 3 of these, make a mage. Now, one of these was a wizard, wasn't it? I think it was magic wand as a wizard. So do we leave throwing stars and do wolf head, chain armor with the magic wand and make that a wizard? I think that's what we're gonna do. And then these we'll keep just in case we need them later. We probably should start making more sheds or warehouses. How do we make them again? Should be in here. Stable portal. A permanent portal to the Dark Forest can move 7 cards. Time for revenge. So 7 cards is 7 people. We can bring 7 total people to the Magic Forest and try to defeat the witch. That's 2 brick, 2 magic dust. I don't see any bricks in here, but we do have magic dust. I was just checking, make sure that it is in fact 2 that we need. We need 2 bricks. I'll put the archer on the quarry. Time to feed the villagers. Start the next day. We now have 2 chickens over here. We'll get them growing on the 4th one. So now we'll be up to 4, and then one of the chickens is going to go back onto this stack. Oops, didn't mean to take you off there. You need to go here. You can not be on there anymore. One brick. Bunch of iron bars completed. I'm just going to stack everyone now. You can come off there. Feed all of them. You need to go onto there so we can make a stable portal. Let me look up what the antidote is. Antidote. Charcoal is the antidote for poison. It can be crafted by combining 2 wood and 1 coal. How do we get charcoal or coal? Let's done. How to do it. 1 wood in a campfire for 1 second creates charcoal. 1 wood in the campfire. Stove work too? Yes, stove also works. So we're putting this in the stove. Permanent portal to the Dark Forest. So this shouldn't spawn things. It's just our way of getting to there. And the villager is now ready. Good luck in trying to catch Igglybuff. I again wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know it was there. Alright, new moon. Put this in here. Oh, both of our chests are at 100 coins. Okay, so you get all of this. You are now a wizard. And we have 4 chickens over here, so we need 1 in here and growing 2 more. We then need to keep a bunch of eggs for this. We also have our carrots, so we can start growing, or not growing, we can start cooking this stuff. We have our charcoal, so this itself is the antidote. There we go. It's healed. That's all we have to do. Put a piece of wood on a fire, makes charcoal. Simple enough. And now we're just waiting for these guys to hatch another animal. They will grow the eggs that we're going to use for them. And then we'll use those eggs to create another chicken. Trying to think of what we're going to do now. I think we should just get as much from the Explorers pack as we can. See if we can get those last 2 cards we don't have. I'm pretty sure each time we open it, there is a person that comes out to attack us. Yep. And we got the Old Village. That is a new card. We can get the next one ready for us. You can go in there now. Probably shouldn't have put the dog in that battle. Put everyone together again. We got a mimic. And we got the forest. So we found the forest, which is one more quest done. So we now need a stew and an omelet each day to feed everyone. We got nothing new. Do we still have the milk? We do. Can I do milk and apple? No. Everyone's going in here then. Alright, we have all the chickens. I'm going to move them all over here. Because these eggs go here. When they make another egg over here, we'll attach it to a chicken. And then once that hatches, we'll kill one of the chickens. I just need to remind myself to keep 5 chickens at a time. Now, we have 5 different places to go to. I'm going to put all of our people on one place. I'll keep the dog here. Now, since the dog can do tasks, we can't soft lock ourselves by, you know, all of our people dying. We just need to make sure that we have a person here at all times. That's an egg. You can go on the chicken. Now, it's not guaranteed that we're going to get meat from the chicken every time we kill it. We got another golden goblet. And another treasure chest. And then these. Piece of wood for the smelter. Iron deposit. Carrot can go up here because we don't need a carrot. Although I probably should keep it for the food. So we don't have to grow much. We got another treasure chest, and we got a slime, so everyone's gonna go battle that slime when they're done with the... Oh, you got done with the catacomb thing. That one building disappeared. Anyway, those 3 are gonna battle that. But we got another slime. I'm surprised that these guys didn't combine. There we go. How they combine. And egg there, egg here. We got an onion, so that's another thing we don't have to make. We might need to sell cards at this point. Yeah, we have to sell 3 cards, so... Almonds are going away. A rare portal appeared. Hopefully we can get through all these quickly. We got a key for one of the chests. And we got an omelet out of that. Why? Magic dust can go in here. You guys are gonna all combine. Luckily, the dangerous things don't go for the dog. Okay, and as they get attacked, I'll let them battle it out. That was an immediate kill on that mosquito. One more down. That's another thing down. That's another thing. Let's put some of this stuff over here. waiting for us to defeat that. We got a bone. And we got some magic dust. We also got a chicken. I'll fight the chicken. You can live. There's a piece of raw meat. Now all we need is potato. You can go back over here. And then we're just waiting for these to grow. You can battle. Don't battle this chicken or that chicken. Oh, we got an egg from that. That's not what I want. You two can battle though. No. We got 2 more chickens down here. And we're gonna have to sell cards again. Traveling card appeared. Oh, we don't have to sell anything. Nice. You, on the other hand. Did I not put a chicken? Okay, there's another egg. I don't want egg, I want meat. That was taking too long. And we could grow mushrooms on the poop, but since I found out mushroom isn't used for any recipes, we're just gonna throw them into here. Like that. We have a potato for this. We can add this to the list here. These 3 go here. Then what are we gonna do next? Probably the traveling cart. Got an apple. An old tome. Am I not able to? Apple. I'm just gonna get rid of all these coins using them. Spear, brick, apple, nothing new. Still nothing new. There's a frittata in there though. We got a chest and a key immediately from the chest. Or the chest, I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna pause now. We're gonna get the stuff taken care of, you know. They are a 3. Build the frittata here. Then the omelets. So many omelets. Okay, apple tree. Soil can go in the trash, so can that one and this one. These guys need to get closer. You can come over here. We have 3 apples. We don't need 3 apples. We have an iron deposit. We have rocks. And then we have an apple tree here. You can come over here. How many chickens do we have out here? So 5. We have 2 eggs though, so we can start them. And then the rest, I think we can just sell. What's the old tune do? A book with an idea in it. I think... Oh, it's a magic tome. Does that. You don't do anything. That does something, though. Okay. You don't need this. The traveling cart will disappear at some point. We have a stew here. We should put that on top of the frittatas. Put that back here. We need warehouses, which is what we're looking at. Stone, iron bar, villagers. We just need a bunch of stone? Really? Okay, that would be more important than the old tomb. I'll have the dog making some of these until these guys are done. I don't think the dog's gonna make a warehouse in time. I'll actually not do that, and I will instead go like this. But with the stones that we're creating from these, I will get the next warehouses ready. These can go up here. Bunch of iron ore. More stone. Another iron bar. Coin. Another stone iron bar. You guys can go there, here. 3 apples into the trash. How do we have 211 out of 188? That doesn't make sense to me. How many chickens do we have? We have one too many. We're gonna have to sell a lot of things. It's gonna be this stack of omelets. $20 cards too many. We definitely are selling all the omelets there. Okay, so what I'm thinking... One, I have no idea where all those coins came from. Yeah, I don't know. We need to do some cleanup in this area. The markets aren't doing too good on how fast they're getting through stuff, so I think we're gonna need more markets. I'm also thinking that maybe we stop trying to grow eggs for omelets. How many stews would we need? Each stew is 10 food. We need 11, so that's 10 plus half an omelet. Not even half an omelet, a third of an omelet. So we could really do a vegetable. We could have kept that mushroom, which we still have the mushroom somewhere in here. Right here. So we could keep the mushroom as the extra one. That extra one is just for the dog. We could get rid of the dog in some way, have it fight, and then if it passes, we don't get another dog. That way we could have a person, and it would be an even number. So how many people can we sustainably grow food for right now? We have 4 farms. We have 3 vegetables that go on the farm, and then chickens create meat occasionally. But really, it seems like a 50-50. It's either, no, it's not 50-50. It's kind of like a third chance. 3% chance. Stone bar there. I don't know why stone was on top of that. Let's get everyone creating a warehouse. Try and get them done quicker. You, I don't think, needs to be up here. Yes, you do, because we need to... We're going to turn all these iron bars into warehouses as well. Once we make a bunch of warehouses to increase our max thing, we're going to redo all this. I should make 1 animal pen. 2 wood, 2 plank, iron bar. That's what we're going to use this for. Do we have any planks in our trash? I see bricks but no planks. So... we just need to get more people working here. 2 wood, 2 plank, iron bar. That's what we're using this guy for. You two can come over here and go on these. We got a bunch of warehouses there. What do we put these guys on? I need 1 person getting wood for this. They're gonna go on the sawmill first. This brick can go in the trash. We have 2 more people. We'll just get them doing warehouses. I'm gonna let these chickens run around until we have the animal pen ready. Another piece of stone for an iron bar. Your warehouse. You can go on this one to create that warehouse. You're another piece of stone, and this is the last stone that we need for that, so I will grab you down here. You can go here, you can go here. That means we have 2 tomes. We have 1 plank. We're working on the next one. There was a room in chat. Oh, don't create something then. You go there. I need to pause because there's too many stuff going on here. We probably should make some coin chests. We got something here. Idea butchery. Sends animals on vacation. 1 raw meat, 2 planks, 1 iron bar. Which would probably mean we could just put the animal directly on the butchery. Maybe that would create meat at 100%. So we're gonna set up making that. We need what? 2 planks. So we still need somebody on the lumber camp. We also need somebody in the iron mine to make at least 1 iron. You go there. If we do the animal pen, do we need a villager? We do. Grab you there. Put you on that, then this, then a mage. I want another person on that old tomb. Or tome. I don't really know how to pronounce that correctly. We need to put the eggs on the stove. For some reason, they're not cooking. And then pretty soon we're going to, start focusing on growing our food. Animal pen. 1, 2, 3. That was an egg, apparently. When these guys grow, we'll add them to the list. And then whatever we can't fit in this animal pen is what we're going to kill right now. Okay, so that's these guys. I'm going to kill all of them. We got another idea that I can't see just yet. How many wood do we need for this? Forget what we're doing. Butchery. 2 planks, so we need 1 more piece of wood there and another piece of wood on the smelter for the iron that's about to be done. Let's actually do it this way. So we can have this person down here fighting. We're going to sell the butchery on here. We got 1 more plank. Didn't we have an iron bar over here? No, we're creating the iron bar. Never mind. You go there. Again, do we need regular wood? No. We do, on the other hand, need a piece of food. Go down here. Iron bar goes on there. You don't have to be there anymore. I have no idea what this is. I haven't looked at it. You there, villager. All of my coins are pushing everything around. We probably should make a chest. I have a feeling we're gonna have to sell cards. We did make a lot of warehouses. Oh, we don't have to do any. Look at that. So a chest was, I think, filter crossroads. Well, that must be this thing. Drag a card on top to set the filter. It will output the filtered car to the top road connection and any others to the bottom. What? 2 brick and 1 flint make filter crossroads. 2 brick, 1 flint. 2 brick, 1 flint. Let's see what this thing does, because I have no idea. Put these 2 chickens here. I guess I have to attack one first, and then I can drag the other one in there. You can go on the list to be sold. I need magic dust for the chests, right? No, I just need wood. We're gonna make a few chests for all these coins. You are gonna come... I'm gonna pause. This is 1 entire list. How did this 1 extra coin fit on there, but now all of a sudden it doesn't? I don't understand that. If I grab this, I can't put any on those, but I can put them here. Let's see if you can fit more. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna come over here. You're going to come over here so that these can get a little bit closer to each other. You're on this side. Alright, I need these there. You guys need to come over here. Eat these chickens. Oh, there's bones that come from the chickens as well. A little bit of poop. Filter crossroads. Drag a card on top to set the filter. It will output the filtered card to the top road connection. Any others to the bottom. What in the world do you mean? We have the butchery, so we can put animals on vacation. Now we really only need two chickens, I want to say, to sustainably grow meat. A chicken grows an egg each day, and then it takes another day to hatch a chicken, which in that amount of time, it does not grow another egg. So that's one egg for each 2 days to get 2 chickens. If we do 2 chickens from the start, that's 2 eggs, 2 days, that's 1 egg per day. Which means that is still a piece of meat each day. So I don't think we need all 5 of these guys. If I put them on the butchery, I want to know if that always makes a piece of food. Don't remember why we needed wood. But we need wood for the chest. 1 coin, 2 wood. And we're going to try and get rid of all these coins. And the only thing that we could do to make this faster is to give them the axe. But we don't have that ability just yet. I'm going to put all the chickens over here, so hopefully the eggs pop into there. There's another coin chest. Grab this entire stack, put you in there. I guess I can't. It has to be a smaller stack. That's probably going to be the entire chest. How many can I fit in here? Oh, that's all 100. But we could stack them. That's nice to see. Didn't think I could do that. On the list, please. We're about to see what the butchery does. It does make 1 piece of meat. Okay, so we're going to start growing these every day. We don't need this crossroad. That's 1 chest. 3 chests. Oh, we have a chest here. Put you up there. I'm gonna move this over to here so that they can start filling that specific chest, and then we'll put all the extra coins in this one. And this is all because I'm not spending coins, we're trying to make things sustainable. Don't think we have to sell anything. No, we don't, but there's a strange portal. Okay. Strange portal here. We can sell the animal pen now. We have this coin chest, which is almost full. I'm going to try to put all of our coins into this 1 chest. That's as much as I can. So you go there, this goes over there. We have our 4 places. Strange portal to go to the forest. House to create more people. They were on the temple. I don't know what that would have done if I didn't see that. Quarry, brickyard, lumber camp, sawmill. I don't think we need 2 wood anymore. Iron mine, smelter, smithy makes items. to fight with. So with this, how are we doing? We're about to make another piece of meat. So I'm gonna let the butchery go through all these chickens before we start growing more. In the meantime, I'm just gonna prepare for this portal by doing this. And move everyone over there. So that they move away from all the extra cards that I have here. Meat here. Everything else can go back on the grow list. They're about to start the fight. There we go. We're about to have our carrots grow. The next one, this can go over here once that egg is done cooking. A bone for the store. Magic dust for the store. Why do you say I can put you there, but then you don't go there? You on there. We got a leather tunic. Plus 10 to health, plus 1 to defense. I don't think that's good enough for us to keep. Actually, we should. For one of these guys. So I will add that to the list there. Bone and magic dust over here. We are not going to keep the bones. Why can I not... Oh, it's the crossroad issue. Crossroad has to be at the bottom, it seems. We have 2 onions. 2 potatoes. Oh, garlic dust. Next stew is ready. I'm gonna actually put it on the bottom of the list of all these omelets on the left. We'll go through all the omelets first. What I'm trying to do is sustainably make food for our current people, and then we're going to double our people. That's what I'm working on, and then that will allow us to battle more. So it's going to be a slow process at the start, but I'm working towards making us stronger. I'm also going to make 2 people for the axe and pickaxe so they can be in here and make things quicker. Omelet on here, meat over here. So this does seem to make 1 piece of meat each day. Which means when we go to double our people, we're going to need 2 of everything down here. Well, not the mess hall. We probably are going to need double the amount of farms. That would make sense. You go there, you go there. Throw some more. You go on top of here. Omelet on the list. And the reason why I'm doing the omelets first, so that we can get through them quicker, since they're only 3 pieces of meat per omelet. This is about to make another piece of meat, so we're going to be having stew for quite a while. Okay. So while we are looking at these, I should probably start getting our food ready. We have a max card limit of 356. How do I make a butchery again? Actually, let's look at the quests. This is completed. I don't have to look at that anymore. Everything down here is completed. This is not. Make a villager wear crab scale armor. We would need a crab for that. That's in the other thing. The other map. This should be open. Bring a goblet to the temple. Let's do 1 battle. Goblet to the temple. Start a ritual. This is going to spawn the demon. And if we look at the demon, it has 299 health. We might not survive this, so I'm going to actually put the dog way down here. Actually, I should probably keep 2 people here. You have the most health. Who doesn't have the most health? We'll do the archer and the warrior stay behind. These 2 are gonna go, or these 3 are gonna battle the demon. I want 2 people to be here so that we can have a baby if someone dies. Pretty sure that guy's going for this specific person. Stunned everyone. You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb. Just do this. We do have a lot of money that we could probably find another person. Hopefully. And this should get through the demon quicker. I'm hoping. We have that. We have a stew. Apparently I didn't put that on top of the list. We're feeding and healing our people now. I'm gonna pause, because I don't think that would fit. There it does. Okay, we have 3 potatoes here. I don't think we need 3 potatoes there. You go here. Onion, potato. Grow more. We have 1 extra farm. Raw meat, onion, potato, carrot is stove. I'm going to move all these over here. All the omelets onto the list of things to eat. Ken, jeez. Don't know how many oh, that's the end of it, okay. Looks like we're actually taking care of the demon pretty well. Maybe the demon isn't as strong as I thought it was. Made another stew. Now we're back onto the eggs. And in preparation of us needing 2 farms, I'm going to grow another set of carrot, onion, potatoes, so that we have 2 extra afterwards. Yes, add that to the meat. Omelet onto this list. Mess hall can go way over here. You come down. You guys onto there. How's our fattle doing? We're less than 60. This guy is looking not too good, though. I would very much like him to be healed. Oh no, he's at 2. He might not make it. Or he will make it. Killed the demon. So that is the end of that one. So the next thing is to build a rowboat, which takes us to the other map. So we could do this battle again, apparently. 5% chance of lifesteal from target, plus 10 health, plus 2 attack speed, 2 to hit chance, and 3 to damage. So, we're gonna sell the sword. I hate this crossroad thing. I'm gonna go like that, and put everything else over here for now. It's gonna sell the apple first, then the crossroad, and I just want that crossroad to get out of here. Put the demon sword there. That should make a person that is a swords person. This is the pack for the other island. We're not going to look at that just yet, because we haven't even gone into order and structure yet, which will probably give us lists of things for us to build. We do have 2 carrots. You can go on this. We need 1 more carrot for the last stew. So we're gonna have to grow another carrot after this. Alright, we're gonna work our way back, so let's do the butchery first. Butchery is raw meat. Let's keep all this then. The carrot that we're currently making is going to be the extra carrot. So that I can keep this raw meat for the next butchery. 2 plank iron bar. That's what we're working on there. I need that animal pen. No, we don't. Because this holds 4, and we only need 2 chickens to make 1 stew each day. We're doing 2 stews each day. We need 4 chickens. Went through some of that list, so I think I can put a few more onto this. Not enough, apparently. You guys come back. Stew right there. So then we're gonna need stove. Brick, iron bar, flint, villager. We have a flint. We do not have an iron bar, so we need someone in the quarry. And that's what we're gonna work on for now. I need 2 pieces of wood on the smelter for our 2 pieces of iron. And you only need 1 brick. Each one of these needs an iron bar. You're a piece of wood for that. You're done. Yeah, it's just 1 brick. Iron over here, wood there. You, on the other hand, need multiple pieces of wood. And you need 2 planks, so we need 4 pieces of wood. Oh, that's the iron bar. I thought it was an iron ore. I put you here. You shouldn't make anything yet. Okay, we have our extra potato. Once we have 1 more plank, this will create a butchery. This will create a stove for us to cook faster. I'll need you on there right now. Farms. Let's look at farms. Thought farm would have been in cooking, but it's not. Farm is right here. 2 brick, 2 plank. That creates 1 thing. This creates another thing. This is almost full. We're gonna need a piece of soil. Strange portal appeared. Like the next day. I want more omelets on this list. Let me put another one there though. Add all these eggs to the stove. We have a piece of wood for the Solomon. We have a plank. We have the second butchery now. I have that over here. I want to move all these out of the way and bring these 3 together. Set it over. People go up to here. All of our attackers. And that should be the last plank for this, so we don't need another plank. You can come down here and battle. You can go there. We have a spiked plank and the spiked plank idea, which is 1 plank, 1 flint. I think we already knew. Magic dust for up there. I'll need you on the stone. Got a bone. Brick. Omelets galore. I'm starting to think we're not even getting through the omelets. There's another egg about to pop out. You down here. You're another stove. We could chop this half. Cook things faster now. Alright, next thing we need are the farms which we're creating here. We actually need to make 2 more, so that is 2 more planks, 2 more bricks, and I need to find soil. Soil can be found in humble beginnings. I was waiting for them to pop out with money. No, brickyard, please. No soil, but we got a rat. Another stone that I was going to put in that area. Going through a bunch of our omelets again. Let's put more over here. We have raw meat. Do this. Add you to this stove since that just got done. And go over here. Go here. You can... Okay, I need to pause so that we can move this stuff around. I'm gonna make this look a little bit better in my eyes. Like that. We just need one more of both. Berry bush. And we don't have the temple anymore. We have this goblet for nothing. How do we make the temple? Right here. 5 plank, 5 brick, 3 iron bar, and 3 villagers so we can get rid of this goblet. You go here. You can go on the iron mine. We're gonna get ready to make the temple, but I don't think we're gonna actually make it just yet. Brick here. You create the wood. We're gonna need 3 pieces of wood for the temple. Plus 3 planks. Right here. We just need to get soil. We have another stew. We have berries we don't need. Piece of wood for the smelter. Okay, let's try and get... piece of soil. There's 1 piece of soil. We have a piece of wood. We have iron ore. We have a stone for the brickyard. We have another omelet over there. These should really get stacked in between the stoves. We have 2 pieces of wood. 1 iron bar. That's the other 2 iron bars. We need them here now. You can go there to make another farm. We have our 2 of everything down here. That's 1 plank for this. Oh, don't start creating something. There is a Pokemon in chat. 1 more iron bar. We need you here. You're about to make the next farm. It's a star raptor. It's a bird with a really cool haircut. Actually, I'm gonna try to catch that. This is from Diamond and Pearl, the first DS games. First Pokemon DS games, I mean. And that's the correct noise for that game. What are the odds of that? Okay, we have 5 farms now. We just need 1 more. This needs 1 more iron bar. Or iron ore, and then we can stop doing iron. This is 1 piece more of wood. We can just focus on making stone. Try and get another card from here that's soil. Oh, we got soil right away. We have a piece of stone, so that takes a little bit off of there. Put you up there. You in here, you're done with the iron mine. You go here, person there. We're gonna need 3 people for... Whoops. Didn't mean to take that off you. We need 3 people for the temple. And I caught Staraptor. Now I should be able to do that. Is it 3 of everything, or am I doing this wrong? It's 5 of everything. Okay, we now have enough to double our food. We have 2 stoves, we have 6 farms for the 3 types of food. We have 2 butcheries for meat. Oh no, okay. This goes here. We have bricks here. Do I have any bricks up here? I do not. So 1 person on the tree then. Get some wood quicker. That's our list of omelets. We can now grab these, move around to here. I know I don't have to grab this one at a time, but I also don't know how many needs to go on there. We got 1 stick from the tree, 1 stick for the trash. We have plank, wood, brick, stone. 1 more plank for this. I'm going to make another chest for coins. Is 1 coin, 2 wood. Or is it 2 wood, 1 coin? Yeah, that's the same thing that I just said. Another stick from the tree. Got a piece of flint from the quarry. That's the last plank for this. I can now go like this. We're gonna need 2 more pieces of stone and then we're done with this. We can make the last temple. You go up there. You can get out of there. You go into this. Alright. That's our coin chest. For all these lovely coins. And that's the last brick that we need. You 3 go onto there. Make the last temple for this goblet. I want a way to make keys for the treasure chest, and I think we make keys from gold, which is from the pirate map. Instead of them having iron, they have gold. So occasionally we'll have to come back to this map to make iron to take over there. We'll need a better boat than the default boat that they give us right off the start. Strange portal, new moon. This is gonna get done before that temple's done, so hopefully we can battle whatever comes out of here with just 2 people. We should probably buy 2 of these packs, try and get through them. How many unlock or left to unlock right here? None, really? We know everything that's in this pack? Well, that is unfortunate. Hopefully they all come into here now. That merman is going to these 3 people. If I put them over here, that merman should come into this area. Piece of food out of that. This up here we have raw meat. You 3 are gonna come over here now. Magic dust goes in the trash. Somebody died? I wasn't paying attention. Now it's just 1 person fighting the merman. You can go on here, right? Yep. And then 3. We have a raw fish that is used for something. We need seaweed to make sushi. I'm guessing a fish stew is the same things as this stew. But since we're making 2 stews, we'll grow double the amount. And let's open this. Nothing we haven't seen before in this pack. Great. I'll have them going on the ore deposit. Might as well open this then, since we have everything unlocked. Okay, so the rumor, the island. Golden glass can be found on the island. Cathedral. An important place of worship, it needs a relic. 5 gold bars, 5 glass, 5 brick, 5 planks, 5 villagers. We have a rowboat here, which is 1 plank, 1 iron bar. Can carry 1 card, needs a villager to start sailing. Can't carry buildings. So this is just the boat that gets us over there the first time. After the first time, we're going to have to find a way to make a different boat. Okay, next moon. We are going to need another corpse in order for us to get rid of this one. Iron ore can go into the smelter. This is almost done. I'm going to add all of these. You go on there. That's the temple for the next fight. You need to go over here. 2 people in the house. Mage on the tree. Wood on the smelter. Stick in the trash. We just need these carrots to grow now. And then we're ready. Another piece of wood for the next iron bar. We can now sell the iron bar because I don't think we need it. These are carrots. So if I put this, does that make the stew? It might. I don't think it's guaranteed until it's done yet. Another stick up there. We can sell all of these. Can I sell the corpse on it? No, I can't. The corpse, you're going to go down here with the dog. There is a grilled fish. So that did not make the grilled fish stew. We have an extra stew ready when that is ready. And you are going to go over here. And I think every day we eat 5. We eat 4. We eat less than 4. What? Huh. I guess it changes every day. How much we eat. Out of the omelets, I mean how many omelets we eat. We have a 5th person growing. So I think we make somebody for the lumber camp and the quarry now. Oh right, we were going to make more markets. We should probably make 2 more markets. So we can sell all of our cards. You should have been cooking that whole time. Magic dust, I'm gonna throw you away. I don't think we need you. So these are our next 3 people. Markets, that's what we're gonna do. Market. Brick, plank, 3 coins, villager. Ah, there was a brick in there. That's our villager that we needed. We're gonna do another person. Because you're gonna be our archer again. Oops, I need you on there. You in there. The next person's going to be one of these 2. It doesn't matter who. Another stew for you. And you need 3 cards? Yep. Okay, we have the next baby going. How many do we need for this? 1 of both plus 3 coins. And we're going to make 2 markets. You can go back in. These guys go in here, and then villager. You guys don't need to be in there anymore. Another day. More food to eat. Got the next plank for this, so let's put the mage on there. Checking on Tori, she seems fine. Grab 4 cards? Oh, we can do 4 today. So we are kind of going down on our omelets. At some point, we're not going to have the second stack, and they're all going to be put on this. But it's probably not going to be for a while at this point. We have our 2 markets. We're apparently trying to sell a market now. Oh. You there, you up here. Okay. We probably don't need 4 markets, though. I'm just waiting for this baby to grow so we can put him on the quarry. So when we have a person doing the pickaxe, we probably will be quick enough that we keep up stone as the brickyard finishes it, so that we don't have to keep dragging an extra cart on there. Let's test that out now. Yep, they do make the stone very quickly. You go straight onto the brickyard, please. It does look like the miner is a little bit quicker than the brickyard, so we're going to stockpile a lot of stone on there for a while. We just need the same thing for sawmill. We probably should make another pick. Can I make a pick? That's the question. Or is it something I just need to find? There's a rare portal, so there's going to be strong people coming through there. Let's grab some omelets, put them on the line. Right, pickaxe. Pickaxe. Iron bar, stick, flint. Iron, stick, flint. This is going to be for the iron mine. There's a sunflower if anyone's a sunflower Pokemon. And here's our attackers. I'm actually going to take this off so that we have more people in here. Do not attack the baby. You can go in there. You can go in here. Need a piece of wood for the smelter, and we got a helmet from that. That'll be good for one of our people. Let's put it on the miner that's here. Apparently I can't while he's working. There we go. And another magic dust for over here somewhere. Lumberyard. Iron mine again. Pickaxe. Stick and flint. So we just need one more piece of wood. And then we're going to turn that into a stick. And that'll go on the flint. Looks like some floor escaped. Why didn't you go? Oh, we need wood. Wood. We have our stick. And we have our iron ore. Oh, I was gonna put the wood on. Anyway, let's do our food. We should be getting through the omelets a lot quicker now. So what I'm going to do is bring all this over here. And all these eggs should be going on there, but they're not. Go like this. We have another villager. You're going to be the axe. And pick you off. You go here with a coin. Okay, lumberjack, lumber camp. You go into the sawmill. Smithy can go up here because we don't use that often. All of these guys go here. We need one more baby for here. What happened to our flint and stick? Seriously, where'd it go? Because that's what the iron bar was for. It made a campfire. Alright, we're gonna need to do that again. You are making a ton of brick. You go here. I need. We made the stick. So that's gonna make the pick. It's gonna be for this baby. We don't have to look over here at all. What we could probably use is second lumber camp, so that we can keep the smelter going as well. So that's 2 wood, 1 stone. Lumber camp. 3 wood, 1 stone. Okay, time to eat again. We're still going down the omelets. We haven't even gotten to the stews yet. When we get to the stews, that's when I think I'm going to stop trying to get eggs. We have a need to... Actually, we could take 1 off of here since we only need 4 chickens. That'll make the piece of meat for this 1 stew that we're waiting for. Okay, so we're going to need another lumber camp. We're going to need another axe. Iron bar, stick, and wood. Isn't that the same thing as a pickaxe? Stick and flint. Okay, that is different then. Looks like baby's about to grow up. There's our baby. Make him a miner. Put you in the iron mine. You go in there. They are relatively slow. We might not need a miner. You can go on the stove. You guys need to go here. We have a lot of planks to burn through in the market. Why'd that make stone? What? Oh, good, you don't make anything. Another stew that we can add to the top of this list. We're about to get a piece of iron from here. Apparently we had milkshakes that I didn't remember. That time we went through a lot of food. Not that much. Okay, we have a piece of iron. We need one piece of wood. There's our one piece. That goes there. This makes another axe so that we can keep up with the iron mine. Although, do I really need to keep up with the iron mine? Or can I just drag a piece of wood on there? Like that. We're going to combine these just to get the extra money from it. Is this where the crossroads would have been better to have? So that we could send one piece of wood to here, and then the next piece would come down here. Maybe. I think in the DLC for the 2000, you can make a assembly line so that it forces them to go in one place or the other. That might be a better thing to do. Honestly, I'm thinking we don't really need the miner. But I'm going to see what each one of these things do. They're going to get the leather tunic, regardless. You can come off. Throwing stars makes the ninja. And you get to see what the rest make. More omelets down the drain. Strange portal. Put that many. Another one. And that's it. We're getting closer to the stews. Okay, what does Magic Blade make? Makes a mage. Bone Spear makes a militia, so that's another second person. Bone Staff makes a mage. Demon Sword makes a swordsman. That I kind of figured. All of our attackers are out. I want Demon Sword so that we have a swordsman. We might get a few things of food out of this, and I'm going to put the lumber camp. I'm going to sell it. Spent that time making it, now I'm selling it. Got one raw piece of meat. And we got a helmet. This is the only guy that doesn't have a helmet of some sort. Okay. So what I want to see now is all the mages, all their tools. Magic ring, magic tome. These all make mages. And I want to know what each one does better than the other one. We're going to get rid of them unless they heal or do the most damage. This one is 20% frenzy with a 1 speed, a 1 to hit chance, and 1 damage. 10% chance to heal and frenzy, plus 10 health, plus 1 hit chance and damage. So I think the tome is better than the blade. Let me put the blade over here. Magic ring, 10% chance to make a friendly invulnerable, plus 10 to health, 1 to speed. This is lifesteal, minus 6 to health. So I would want that paired up with something that gives health. What about their helmets? Forced amulet, 10% chance to heal friendly with lowest health. It's something that gives health. 10% chance to lifesteal. It's frenzy. We're gonna put you here, and then bone staff on that villager to make a mage, so that the skull helmet should counteract some of the health. So it's a +5, -6, so it went down by 1, which is better than going down by 6. And you have too many. You. Alright, magic ring. 10% chance to make a random friendly invulnerable. And this is 10% chance to heal random friendly, 10% chance to frenzy random friendly. Friendly invulnerable or heal frenzy randomly? We might end up having 3 mages, because these are both good. This makes someone not able to take damage. This heals someone and makes them do more damage. And this steals health from a target and gives it to them. And this is just 20% chance to frenzy a random person, which this does 10%. The warrior also does 10% on itself. I don't think we need the magic blade. I'm gonna keep the magic blade. We do have bone spear and throwing stars. What does the bone spear make? Make a swordsman? No, it makes a militia. We're gonna want 2 more people there. How many people do I have? There's a Pichu in chat if anyone wants a baby Pikachu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So without the dog, we'd have the amount of people that I'm trying to get food for. All right. Oh wait, no, we want 4 people up here. These are both good. I don't want them. I don't think anyone else heals people, right? Oh, this is 10% chance to heal someone. Which would do this pretty much to that guy if he also went frenzied himself. So I'm going to keep the magic tome but get rid of it. Or put it aside. Put this on the villager so we have 2 mages. I don't know why these coins are down. And over here. We also have just too much coin. We're at the point where we don't really need to buy anything anymore. So let's try and make that boat. Plank and an iron bar. Plank. You for some reason want to break the wood. We do need that 1 piece of wood. Iron bar, and I'm guessing a villager, right? No, apparently that's it. It only holds 1 card, which is going to end up being the 1 person we take over there. I am probably going to want the heaviest hitter which I'm guessing would be the wizard, being 25% health. Although the warrior has 25 health. But can you heal yourself? This person could, if they're the only person that is there. But we have a rowboat to go to the next island. I'm going to keep it down here. I'm going to start the match for temple. Or should we get the next two people ready? I think we should get the next two people. Let's get 2 more babies going. I forgot to check down here. For some reason I made 3 potatoes. I made 3 of everything instead of just 2 of everything. That there. Omelets on here. We are pretty low on our omelets. We're getting there. You go there. You, I made too many of. This goes on that stove. And we are just making too many. Too much money, I mean, not too many. Put that there. Coins over here. We made another stew. Grab that to there. Alright, what I'm gonna do is take these guys off of here. They're gonna be the people that make the next baby. I'm gonna use these people and the dog to battle the demon. Apparently I have a quest over here. Not that. Build a cathedral on the mainland. We need gold for that. We have our demon coming in to attack us. We should do better today than we did last time because we have even more people. And it's time to heal everyone. Let's see how well we do on this. I think we still get the demon sword when we end. We'll have a sword that we can sell. How did the house go over there? Market should be over here. We have a villager. And the dog died, so we have that corpse ready for over here. You guys are gonna start the next baby. Militia in here. Then we have the graveyard. We now have our next baby going for the last one, who's going to be the ninja. Everyone is now stunned. Ooh, that wizard's very low. Don't attack the wizard, please. Ooh, the mage is low, too. The wizard died. That's not good. I have a feeling it might kill the mage as well. Yep. Oh, for a second I thought another one of our people died. Kill the demon. There we go. We got a fire cloak. And this is another person. We have another graveyard that we're going to create. Who doesn't have clothing? The militia doesn't have clothing. But you can have that. Now we need 3 more people. We were doing okay for a little bit. The graveyards go away after a time, so I'm going to do this. We'll have everyone explore for a little bit on a different thing. Time to feed villagers. Traveling cart is here. This chest is at 100. Can you sell a chest that has money in it? No. Good. Wasn't sure if it would work that way. Anyway, put you guys on these. Eggs over here. Omelets on this list. Ooh, that's all the omelets now. We can get the stews going on here too. Actually, I'm gonna wait until we get lower. Because we can now move this over and put this here. And then all the omelets we now make should go on that list. Another treasure chest. Another treasure chest. We have our villager for the mage. Get another baby going. We have milk. That's going to go in the market. We're also going to sell all these planks and stuff. Here. A bunch of flint that we don't need. We have a slime over here. Why did this get taken off? Who was supposed to have the shield? You. Okay, you can come over here. There's an egg for here, coin for here, magic dust for the trash. Iron bars, we have another plank and some flint. Another treasure chest we need coins for. Okay, everyone go back on something. Alright, another strange portal. Bring this carrot over to here to our list of things we don't need. But we'll eat at some point. Lumberjack and Miner made another baby. You go over here. Should keep it like this and keep these closer so that they all jump down there. Hopefully. Alright, everybody come out. Attack the wolf. Why didn't you jump down here? Oh, wait. I know how to fix this. Go like that. And this is going to be the last of the stuff that we sell for now. Oh, that was... I don't even know how to... describe what happened there. That's another stew to make. This is another stew to make, so... we don't need the carrot. We just need the potato. We got another leather tunic. I think everyone is wearing something. You wouldn't be. Something just made some. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the money. I can, on the other hand, go like this. You go down here. These two will make the two that we need. Okay. I guess keep them going in different areas. And our baby grew up. So let's get our wizard back and get our ninja going. We have, again, too many coins. 2 wood, 1 coin. Let's get another piece of wood. Another day. More food. Pause. You guys go over here, because you're the last that I needed of you. You go there, you go here, you guys move up and closer so that the coins actually go in where I want them to go. And we probably won't need that piece of wood. So now this wizard is ready to battle whatever pops out of these guys. If something does pop out. Try to make a circle around the wizard. About to have everyone pop out something. There's an attack. We got chests. We got an onion that we don't have to grow again. We got soil. And we got a rabbit that I'm going to throw in there so we can battle the rabbit. Is there a way to know what's in here? There's no tome. Pretty much it. Egg. Somehow we got an egg. Magic dust. We have a rabbit hat. Who doesn't have a helmet? I know there's somebody. The militia guy. So when he finishes this next thing, I'm going to have the militia leave the forest, put on this rabbit hat, and go back in. Iron deposit. A corpse, unfortunate. A second corpse. Put them together. You need to come out. And then go back in. Wizard, no, archer goes in here. Wizard on the tree. It's another graveyard, which will go here. Wood. Put that on the sawmill. Here is our ninja, who will need a helmet at some point. That doesn't do it, does it? You and the iron wood over here to make a plank. You in the graveyard. There's an onyx in chat. That's Gen 1. And that's a Gen 1 noise. That's fire red and leaf green. The music that played. Iron ore over here. I'll take this off. There's an iron bar that we can use to sell. You go in the stove. Coin, nice. Another iron deposit and some soil to sell. More soil to sell. You go in there, stone up there, berry bush for us to go through. Another onion. Don't know where we're gonna go on onions from the plains. Iron ore on here, get some wood. I'm gonna get a little bit of wood going. Oh, we have wood here. Another stone up there. Iron ore. Another treasure chest. Ninja on the berry bush. I'm just gonna get a decent amount here. Is there no end to these things except for the graveyard? Awesome, I caught onyx. Soil. Soil. I'm still doing the berry bush, so we don't need that. That is probably enough wood. We have an apple and a berry. We can make a milkshake with that. We have a chicken down here. We're going to battle the chicken. Then we're going to do this rock. Oh, that's a fruit salad, not a milkshake. We have raw meat. We can come down here and grow a potato and a carrot. And then eat. all this together on that stove. Makes us food. We got another corpse from the graveyard, unfortunately. And we're full of money again. Omelet and the fruit salad. You can go over here. Getting a lot of treasure chests. I was hoping I could get this down before that money popped out. Apparently not. Another berry bush. We got a bone and a stone. And a cow. I'll keep one berry. Actually, we're making 2 more berries. Hopefully we get 1 piece of milk. Oil. That's less berry. Leather tunic. Any of you guys need clothing? No. But I know these do, because I wasn't prioritizing them. On purpose. There's our 1 milk. You need to go over here. Iron deposit, you can go up there. Skull helmet, that's a wearable. The ninja needs one. Up there. Milkshake. Here. Got a map. Put all of them on the chicken, which died immediately. Nice. Now I'll get them all going on that. The map makes an explorer. The explorer goes through these quicker. We don't need an explorer. Strange portal appeared. Okay, so what I'm going to do is keep the map in case we do want an explorer later down the line. What I think I'm about to do is just sell all these explorer areas. Or we could keep them and just keep them up here, like 1 of everything. That's a coin chest. So you're almost done. The warrior. Now he is done. Mountain will go up here and stay up there. The next one is going to be this mage. Graveyard up there. Soil here. As they all finish where they are, I'll have them battle up here. Another coin. Another egg, another mushroom. Catacombs is another explorable area, so the graveyard can be completed at some point. We have 3 graveyards. Get a ninja in there. We got bone, magic dust. We're gonna sell the mushroom. Raw meat. More magic dust, another bone. Get these in here. Old village. You guys can attack this line. These all get sold. You go down here. You go in the chest. Piece of meat. Pour over here. We don't need an ungrowing. You on the stone. We have a key for the chest. Coins in the chest there. Old village. The mage, archer, warrior. Go in here now. Bone. Didn't mean to grab those coins out of that chest. We have a goblin hat, which we can give to the miner or the lumberjack, whoever doesn't have a hat. Looks like it's a lumberjack. If I pause, we get the goblin hat on the lumberjack. The lumberjack is now fully clothed. We just need a piece of clothing for the miner. We do need somebody on the iron deposit, and I suppose we don't need somebody in the forest anymore. they're completed. Let's do this chest. We got a berry, piece of flint, magic dust, all things that we don't care about. We do care about the iron deposit, which is probably going to make a max of 3 ore, so I'll do that. We are pretty low on our food now. We just made 2 soils from the graveyard. Unfortunate. We have another treasure chest. These are all graveyards. We have 4 graveyards here. I don't think we need 4 graveyards. Where did this chest come from? Why didn't you... Chest. We have so much money here. The worst part about this... Why are you in the old village still? The worst part about this is that we can't take our coins to the other map. The other map with the rowboat, the monies are shells, not coins. So we can't use the same money. We did make another bone. We have a skeleton here. Get all of them battling. I'm going to make one of them an explorer. Let's do the miner. To see if you can get through this quicker, and you do not need a helmet. Let's go ahead and do 10% chance life steal. Does anyone in here need a better helmet? Max health plus 5, damage plus 2, defense plus 2. 5 defense. You have the helmet. You don't have the helmet. You should probably have the helmet. And then we sell these 2. Day is done. Is it time to move the stews on the list? It is. Okay, Explorer, go in the graveyard. See if you can get done this quicker. It does look like his bar's going up quicker, but I'm not entirely sure if it is. That was a quick, another skull helmet to get. You have a rabbit helmet. Max health minus 5. This gives plus 5, so you're obviously going to get switched. If I knew you had a rabbit hat ahead of time, I would have switched you before the other guy. Put a mage in there. Get everyone stacked up. More soil. The Explorer definitely is going through these quicker. Because he started after this guy, and it's already almost full. Hopefully this means that the graveyard disappears at some point. Another piece of soil, another axe. Or back in the graveyard. If the one that this guy is in doesn't go away soon, I'm gonna just sell all 4 graveyards and send everyone through the portal. So I'm gonna try and defeat the witch. That seems like another boss battle that we could do before we have to raid out. So what I'm gonna do is, if this guy does not make the graveyard disappear right now, we're taking them all off. I will let this guy finish though. He's almost done. You go in there, you go in here, that's another treasure chest. You go in here. Here. Time to feed everyone. Our new moon. We are now on to the stews. The first thing I want to do is switch the Explorer back to being a miner. Keep you over here. We have more than 7 people. Welcome in, Regus! Give that ninja an omelet. We're working on the stews. The stews have 10 food per stew. So we can feed 5 people with just 1 piece of stew. Each person eats 2 pieces of food, which is on the bottom right of the corner. And right now, we have too many people. This should be 8 people. We can only send 7 through the portal, so who do we not want to bring with us? I would say the one with the lowest health, but that's just because this mage recently got into a battle. What did the 2 mages do differently? 20% life steal, or make someone invulnerable. We're going to not bring the mage with the actual lowest health. Wow, look at that. So these 7 people are going to go into the strange portal. And we're going to see if we can defeat the witch. Which is a thing over here somewhere. Go to wave 6. And then I think when we get to wave 6, the last thing on there is to defeat her. Could be wrong. This is what we're going to do until we go to the end of the stream. Because I will have to go away in a few minutes. Oh, we start at the wave that we ended at before. I thought we were going to start from wave 1 again. Okay. We got a blowpipe. Not too excited about that. Got some magic dust. We got a key. That's exciting. Now everyone's against this one elf. How's our health doing? We should have a healer in here somewhere, so this one archer should be okay. We're definitely going to do 6. This unlocked the thing that we needed. Staff of Fear. 20% chance to stun random enemy, minus 12 to health. That's unfortunate to that person. We would need something to counteract that minus 12 before I use it. I think wave 7 is the last wave, and then wave 8 we fight the lady. There's an Stacklands in chat if anyone wants a Salt Cube Pokemon. We are for sure going to start the next wave. This archer is looking very dangerous. Okay, we have a dark amulet. Look at that. 10% chance to critical hit. Max health plus 10. This is a wearable. Which would go well with this. That's a person right there. Magic dust can go on here. That militia just did 3 hits of damage to different people. Ooh, that militia. Jeez. Apparently wave 8 is not the witch, so I'm not sure how many waves we go through, but we're going to try to go through as many as we can. I want to battle the witch. Unfortunately, right now it's a 1v1. Everyone. I'm worried about the archer. Wizard robe can go on the wizard. Does the wizard robe? 10% chance to make self invulnerable, hit chance plus 1. The wizard is wearing chainmail armor, which is plus 5 to health. So if we take it off, he's going to go down to 9. Or it takes it off max health. Oh, it's off the max health, so if he's not near max, he won't go down. And then you will go over here. That's one entire person there. Yeah, this archer's gonna die. Yeah, I saw that coming. No way of avoiding that. Got another coin. Oh, we got our first coin. Not another. we might lose this mage if they don't heal. Getting a lot of misses. But now it's a 6v1. How did this happen? I will defeat you. Really? We lost our person this stage before the witch? Let's flee the forest and come back. You flee with all your earnings. Okay, so what we need is one to see what this extra thing that I set up was. So we have these. Magic dust, coin. This was our archer. We have wizard road, magic dust, dark amulet. There's a chance to critical hit anyone plus a max health of 10. Fish will go down here on the stove. Magic dust, staff of fear. A key for the chest is right here. Milkshake, brick, iron bar. Milkshake can be eaten. Magic dust. We don't want the blowpipe. We do want chainmail for another person to see what they do. And then all this can just be sold. We need another chest. Oh, we also need people. I'm gonna put that there. You in the lumber yard. Because the lumberjack makes wood faster. Didn't mean to grab 3. I am gonna make 2 chests just in case though. You're gonna go up here. Don't need another chest. Now these markets are going to throw everything into that chest. We have our baby gone. A rare portal has appeared, so we're gonna battle some strong people in a little bit. Another coin chest goes over here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take everything off the ninja and put all this on the ninja. It makes a mage, unfortunately. We now have 3 mages. You're all gonna go in there, but come over here. So that all these people get away from the cards that I don't want them pushing around. This is gonna be our archer. No, this is our archer. So I think I'm gonna sell all the stuff on the one mage that has the staff. I don't think we need all that. Okay, we have milk. We don't have any berries to make that a milkshake. A quiver, bone, dust. All this can go up here to be sold. Okay, who has the staff? You have the staff. I don't think that's the same person that I was looking for. You have the staff of fear. We don't need that. This would be better for the ninja, though. And how does the quiver help? 10% chance to bleed a target. 5% chance to do critical hit on a target, plus 5 to health. This is lifesteal, plus 5, damage 2, and defense 2. What's this do in damage? This is a better thing for that. So these 3 are going to get sold. This we keep for the baby, which just grew up, and I didn't get to put the thing on it. Alright, we're not quite ready yet to go back into the battle. This mage is the lifesteal mage. You don't go into battle. These 7 do go into that portal. And hopefully when we go back in, we don't start at 1. Is there a way to see them? Oh, there is a way to see them max health. So this archer needs to heal. This guy's fine. This guy needs to heal. This guy needs to heal a lot. This person goes all the way up to 30 health. So does this person. This person's fine. This one's fine. So we really only need to heal up these 4 people. The archer, because we just increased his max health, is not fully healed. But he's not also damaged, I would say. Move these around so that they're closer to the market and don't throw things where I don't want them to be. Also, Riga, since you weren't here for a while, all these chests right here, all have 100 coins in them. We're kind of stockpiling money for no apparent reason. There's no reason for us to do it. We just are. We have a lot of treasure chests because we can't make keys, so we can only unlock them if we find a key. If we go to the pirate ship island, we would be able to get gold to make keys. And this chest is almost full. It is now full. So let's start the next chest. We have 1,300 coins, which can only be used on this map for these cards. We can't take it to the pirate map. So what I'm going to do is, once we go to the next moon in a few seconds, we're going to heal, and then we're going to save, because I need to go do some adult stuff that I explained at the beginning of the stream. Okay. The militia is fully healed. The archer is now fully healed. So we really only need to pay attention to these 2, which need to get up to 30 health. So if I go to here, this would be a good place to do a save. Save is automatically when I go back to menu, so never mind. What we're going to do instead is move this screen a little bit. Press escape so time doesn't keep going. And let's find out who we're going to raid. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to catch me live, I stream on Twitch on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 AM to 12:30 PM EST, and on Saturdays from 10 AM to 2 PM EST.